All right, there we go. There we go. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Just got up a few minutes ago. So I would like to start off just doing a quick little video, be like 5 minutes long. Then I got to do some school, some other stuff like that. Anyway, I have some announcements, very quick. Number one, we gotta have Judah back on sometime this week. Don't know when, but you can expect it very, very soon. And we're getting closer and closer to doing a podcast. Then having a soundboard. I have the soundboard ready. Not for this one right now, but when we do the podcast with Judah, and perhaps a few other people, a few other new ones are going to come on soon as well. So many things that you can look forward to. And I believe that's about it. That's all the announcements. So today I was stumbling across an interesting video of Mark Hamill about him reacting to his very first Luke Skywalker audition. So let's go ahead and see that. It's been out ever since November 5th, 2019. So almost 2 years, but pretty interesting. It says, so that was before the Rise of Skywalker, so there could be possibly a little stuff about the Rise of Skywalker in it, but let's go ahead and just see what it's about.
Fear is their greatest defense. I doubt if the actual security there is much greater than on Apple Iris Sullus, and what there is most likely directed towards a large scale assault.
Who talks like this?
Hey, remember that?
Have you ever wanted to learn the secrets of the Jedi? Well, you could crash land on a remote swamp planet in hopes of finding the ghost of Master Yoda, or you could just come have dinner with me. That's right. To support a great cause, I'm teaming up with Omaze to fly you and a guest out to LA for the ultimate Star Wars experience. Dinner with me and 2 tickets to the red carpet premiere of The Rise of Skywalker. And since you'll be among the first to see how the Skywalker saga ends, what better thing for us to talk about at dinner than how it all began?
Man, imagine being there.
To give you an idea of what that might be like, I thought I'd go back to the very beginning, my original audition. I'm not sure I'm ready for this. All right, and here we go.
My blocking them with everything.
Harrison's so considerate. Look at that haircut.
John Denver.
That's the biggest thing I contributed to the look of Luke Skywalker. Beatle-esque
You
haircut.
can't find the real major.
I found it just ain't there.
This was the first day I ever met Harrison Ford, by the way. He's always been one of my favorite people. I'm so lucky to have been able to work with him because he was the personification of cool. I mean, he was Han Solo. He's better in the screen test than I am, and he's off camera. So that should give you some idea.
I think there's some things we should talk about.
Classic line.
I'm getting up to like you.
I'm beginning not to like you. That's so George. It's in the I have a very bad feeling about this category.
How are we going to get to the rebel before she breaks?
She's part of the royal family. They don't get any information from her. She knows the art of mind control.
She knows the art of mind control. Come on. And by the way, I went to George just before we filmed this, because I was trying to figure out, I said, are we sort of sending up, is this like a parody, of Flash Gordon? And George said, let's just shoot it and we'll talk about it later. What it meant was, let's just shoot it and we'll never talk about it later.
Exactly.
This robot has information related to the destruction of Organa-Major.
Robot?
Notice I said robot, not droid. That would come later.
It's interesting.
Hands, maybe you should just drop us off. I'm sure.
Did I call him Hands? Why did I call him Hands instead of Han? By the way, all through the shoot, people were going, is it Han or Han? Is it Chewbacca or Chewbacca? We'd ask George.
Chewbacca.
Because he didn't really care. He said, well, just say it the way you want to say it, and it'll be regional.
He just like the same accent. It'll be original.
I mean, can you imagine all that he has on his mind trying to get this movie off the ground? And we're nitpicking about how you pronounce the name of the Wookiee. Prioritize, folks.
What's going on?
Carrie called that my freshly punched look. That sort of bewildered, clueless Luke. When Carrie came over, she was the final piece of the puzzle. She was effortlessly feminist, She wasn't some shrinking violet that needed a guy to come rescue her. In fact, she made Han and Luke look like chumps. She was anything but what I expected. I mean, I sort of thought, well, she's 19. That's barely out of high school. And in many ways, she was a lot older and wiser than I was.
Don't you realize what's going on?
Oh, show a little fire there, Luke.
Kid, you take the glory and the good intentions. I'll take the reward.
Fear is their greatest weapon.
I'm not afraid of anything.
You will be.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
He just says, okay, that's enough. Next, please.
When I did the scene, I thought Han Solo was the lead character and I was the sidekick. Harrison was a bona fide leading man. So I thought he was Captain America and I was Bucky. So when
Oh, so he thought you didn't know that the story was around Luke, and he thought it was like the adventures of Han Solo.
I eventually got the script and I opened to the front page, it said, The Star Wars, The Adventures of Luke Starkiller, as taken from the Saga of the Wills. I realized, oh my gosh.
That means that was the very first name for it. Yeah, I remember that, and Empire of Dreams.
It's through my eyes. Weeks later, I got a call from my agent. She said they want you for Star Wars. I couldn't believe it. And we just had so much fun running around the Death Star, being trapped in the trash compactor. There wasn't a day that we didn't laugh a lot. So now it's your turn to make some memories.
Amaze.com/mark. Everybody want to try that? Amaze.com/mark. Maybe that's probably already passed anyway. Is it? I bet it is. Yeah. Oh man, it's pretty sweet. Imagine actually having that. Oh, well, let me put that off. I'm not sure why I had that there. I was just testing that out. Anyway, that was cool. It was interesting to see how his very first audition didn't go. They had changed a lot of things, like hands and Han. They didn't know how to pronounce that. Other miniature things. They didn't really. Can't remember that one line at the very beginning. Who talks like that, Matt? Yeah. That's something that you wouldn't say, and if you wouldn't say it in real life, if you were in that situation, try not to put that in your in the movie, because you want to make a movie as realistic as possible. But it's kind of different for Star Wars because Star Wars isn't realistic. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's okay. I think that was awesome. That was a great interview, and maybe have a video later today. Not sure. Definitely tomorrow. But that's it for everybody. That's it for this video. I enjoyed watching that, and it's really fun. Reacting. I should do a reaction of me reacting to that for the next time. That'd be pretty funny, Okay, anyway, that's gonna be it. Thank you everybody for watching. Remember, the Force will be with you always. I gotta start looking at the camera up here, because that's where the thing is. But I'm looking at myself, so you make sure that you can see me in it.